For the following exercises, write the domain and range of each function using interval notation. All right, so let's just remember that the domain is simply the set of possible x values that the function is allowed to have. So when we think domain, we think x. In terms of range, it's simply the possible f of x, or aka y values, that a function can output given the domain. All right, so when you think of range, you think of y. So let's take a look at the first example. So now on here, we have to identify the x values of both of the leftmost value, I should say, all right, and then the rightmost value of the function. And these would be the x values then, okay, of the domain. So we notice that this graph goes out to 2 and to 6. So the domain here is going to, and inclusive, right? That's a filled in circle. So therefore, the domain of this particular function is going to be inclusive, and that's the bracket. Remember these two things down here, that it goes from 2 all the way to 6, okay? And the range now is basically the same idea, but just in terms of y. So notice here that the y value, okay, can be at greatest -2 and at least -6. So the range will be inclusive of all the way from -6 to -2, right, with the brackets. Taking a look at the next one, we do the same analysis. The leftmost portion goes all the way out to -5, including that 5. The rightmost portion goes out all the way to 3, not including though the 3. Okay, so the domain of this thing is going to be inclusive of -5 all the way to 3 exclusive, hence a parenthesis. The range now, just as easy, right? It goes all the way, the function, the highest point is going to be 2, and the lowest point that the graph obtains is going to be 0, for y that is. So, and they're both inclusive of those points. And therefore, we could say now the range is going to be inclusive of 2, well actually I got to start least, right? Inclusive of 0 all the way to 2, inclusive, all right? Then taking a look at the next one, okay? We now have the leftmost point is going to be x being -3, okay? And then it goes all the way on out. The rightmost point is going to be 2, but not inclusive. So how do we mark that down? So the domain here is going to be all the way from -3 inclusive of it. That's why I have the bracket, all the way to 2 exclusive. So that's why the parenthesis. And then the range now, we're thinking about the lowest to highest values. Actually, let me leave out the bracket for now. The lowest value that this function obtains is going to be 5. And the highest value that this function obtains is going to be 4. Right? -5, I hope I said. If I said 5, I meant -5. All right. So from -5 all the way up to +4. And inclusive of those points. So we have a bracket here. It's going to be -5, comma, then 4. Inclusive. Okay. Just also a note on this one, I'm just thinking about it. You know, when I drew my horizontal line here, you might say, well, it includes this point, but it doesn't include that. So can I say that the range goes all the way up to 2? And yes, we can, since it includes one of them. Right? It doesn't have to include both. As long as this function here, this graph, reaches 2 at some point, it reaches 2 over here, then that is part of the range. That's the highest point that the graph reaches. All right? Just to clarify that. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Please remember to subscribe. See you next time. Take care.